Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage on the game's opening play.
No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Tackled by Isaiah Rodgers. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Love. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Not much happening there, just a short game.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They run it once more with Jones. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
A fake to Jones. Now Murray to throw. Forced out wide. Off he goes. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard. On 3rd down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go, and the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Record out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll get this ahead for about 3. But work from Miami, they're on the stop. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. Here's Love to throw. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Theo Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Oh, in trouble here with the snap, and that's a loose football. And the Packers have recovered the football. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
2nd down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one's good for 29. In some rhythm. Good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Up the middle with Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Dallas Turner in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Here we go. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. That'll bring up 2nd and long.
45, White, catch you.
Love to throw. Over the middle, it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Trace back to kick off for Green Bay.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. From the end zone, here comes Felton. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll get about 2. Zaire Franklin that time. There for the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. Room to run at the 35. Aaron Jones. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings move out on top, 14-0. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Love. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 46. Here's second and 1. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
Green Bay.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8.
It's second and 8.
We'll go play action with Love. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Back to throw is Love. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Second down throw for Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And the Packers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
Yeah, throughout his entire career, this has really been the strength of his game. He's got the body type. He kind of looks like a bowling ball down there close near the end zone. And even if you don't get all the defenders blocked, he kind of turns into his own lead blocker, Mike. And You get down here close. It's a tall task for any defense, keeping Jacobs out of the end zone.
Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. On the run, Jones begins this 4th quarter. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Lucas Van Ness in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Big time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And now it's 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Love to throw on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third
Running
down.
from the pistol, it's Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up.
And the Packer first down.
Love to throw it on first down. That one on target to Watson.
Complete to Christian Watson.
The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score. But they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
The score, Packers 15, Vikings 14.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Murray. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. A loss of
On third down,
brings up
Murray.
third down and 11.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Now on second and long. They'll run with Jones. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
Isaiah McDuffie on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 11.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Forced to his right, taking off. Love's going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On 2nd down, Love. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is caught! And this is gonna be a touchdown! What a finish! They win it on the final play. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.